So I found a random distortion while trying to finish the Pokédex, and I found a new Mega. It looks like Glamora, which is a rock poison. I'm in the wrong section. So rock poison, Metagross would actually be pretty good here. And also Garchomp. I think I only need those two, really. Oh, Psychic does not work? Is that what that said? Oh, it did. I was just upset. We're gonna heal you up just in case. Glamorinite? So I did find another Megastone, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, don't know what it is. I'm gonna get close and then I'm gonna see. I messed up with the Glamora, but okay. Wait a minute. That's Golisopod. I'm trying to decide if it changes anything. It looks like it could be a fighting type now that it's has like 4 arms and 4 legs. It might already had that. Let me check. Like those arms near its face. One pair of those, or that actually might be one pair instead of 2. It seems like they grew out. I don't know where the other legs came from. I would have to say it's definitely still a bug type. I don't know if it's still a water type. It could be. So I have Electros just in case. I have Emboar, Metagross. Would Metagross be good? I don't know. I have Glaceon, Relegator, and of course I have Garchomp. I'm trying to think if anything else would be better. I think just in case, I'm gonna switch up the moves for Aggron. So instead of Earthquake, I'm gonna have Rock Slide, and I'm gonna switch out for Relegator. That did not work. So Steel isn't very effective. That's super effective. So I think it changes typing. It's slow though. Didn't mean to do that. This might have been better for Embor. Yeah, because that was neutral. Yeah, shouldn't have did that. I have the time. I'm just not gonna get it done easy. Because it's half health now? No. Now? And I don't have half the time left. Okay, you're back to normal. This isn't a good idea. I want to freeze it. It's lasting longer than I thought it would. Metagross. Is doing nothing. I just really need Embor. Good to go. One more. Glycopite. That was only 1,500. That was tough. Let's look at that Mega. Yeah, it's a bug steel type. It uses 4 of its arms to fiercely assail its foes. Once they've been pushed to the brink of defeat, it finishes them off with the arms it kept hidden. Okay, so those are the arms. And then what's... Oh no, that's just part of the body. So those arms were the ones that were like under his head, basically. So I haven't actually been showing the side missions, but this is a 5-star, and I feel like it should count towards whatever I'm doing. So I'm gonna go in here. Let's see what's in it. It's probably a battle. But I gotta find them. Oh, it's Vinny. EK, how fortunate to find you here at this particular moment. I'm here for a business meeting with one of our regular associates. Stay and observe if you like. Our apologies for the wait. Since this meeting is already running somewhat behind schedule, we'll get right to the point. We've had a look at our financials, and we must say, it feels to us that Quasartico isn't paying their fair share for our hyperspace survey work. I see. However, this is the split we agreed upon at the outset, and Quasartico Inc. has provided a fair deal of material support as well as financial. We have also paid for R&D of additional tools that have aided this whole endeavor. We do acknowledge and appreciate that support, of course, but at the same time, the number of distortions we had to investigate exceeded all estimates. This undertaking has required far more manpower than we budgeted for. Hard work tires people out, and what better way to show appreciation than a little cash bonus? Noted. However, any changes to the budget will require buy-in from all our stakeholders. It's not something I can make happen right away. Perfectly understandable for such a major company tasked with the city's redevelopment. Though we do wish to point out that our investigations were also critical to ensure that you had a city to redevelop. Now, I understand we all want what's best for Lumio City, but talking's getting us nowhere. So it's me and Vinny against Philippe and Corbeau. Perhaps we should settle this little disagreement with the Pokemon battle. I am not concerned. I have no objection. However, allow me to nominate my associate, EK, here to join me. Why me? Please accept. It wouldn't be wise to make Corbeau wait. Displeasing partners isn't good for business. So whose mind is this? Let's see. I'm pretty good with Metagross, Emboar, and do I need Electros? I'm trying to think if I need Electros or if I could use something else. I think electric resists steel. So electric should work against that Skarmory. I have Metagross for the Scalipede. And I was just starting off with Garchomp. Yeah, I think that's good. I need a ground type. I'll be doing everything in my power to defeat you both. The boss's reputation is on the line. Well, he about to lose it. Kind words are nice and all, but they're not what really motivates people in the end. The boss's reputation is on the line, so don't expect me to hold back. I mean, I'm ready. Can't say I expected a Rosary. I feel like he's used it before though. Let's get that Skarmory first. I didn't know he had a Klefki. Had a Klefki. Glad I kept Electros. Gallop. Oh, Grandpa. Wow. That was kind of 1-2 hit. That was a worthy battle. I doubt I could have won without EK. But a loss is a loss. We'll let the matter of cost lie for the moment. I will do my part to help the Syndicate's financials by tightening my belt, so to speak, and reducing personal costs. And please rest assured that I will work with our stakeholders to iron out a new budget proposal. After all, we are counting on the Rust Syndicate to carry out these investigations for us. Guess I'll dip into my personal savings a bit to make up for the shortfall on our side. You deserve a special bonus as well, EK. Like, when I say that you're gonna give me a bonus, I'd imagine money. Are y'all just passing out suits in these meetings? I hear you can even get your hair done like mine at the salon these days. Go nuts, kid. I think I'd rather have Vinny's suit. Vinny, my friend, I hope we can both continue to do our best and make Lumios a fine city, the kind crowds visit and spend money in. I couldn't agree more. That is why we at Quizarticle Inc. all hope to nurture our collaboration with the Rust Syndicate. I got 20,000, I guess. Not the same, but I'll take it. Now I have this side mission near the Hotel Z. I think this should be interesting. I'm thinking it's Karina, because I have not battled her at all. I'm battling somebody in Team MZ. It's LeBon. I could start off with Metagross. How can she be so strong with such a weird attitude? I just don't get it. Sure, she got the type advantage, but that doesn't explain why I can't even seem to win. And what's so elite about her anyway? She's totally cheating with those Jasant zones. Goodness, LeBon. Weird attitude? Cheating? How could you possibly... What could you possibly mean by that? What? Is that what you heard? There must be something wrong with your holocaster, Lady Jasant. I was merely marveling over your sheer aptitude and saying that your Jasant zones were totally charming. Where did she come from? I see. My holocaster is to blame, you say. How peculiar. I could have sworn that I heard accusations of a weird attitude and cheating. I was just voicing some minor pent-up grievances, that's all. Nothing that cannot be easily remedied by a rousing Pokemon battle, I assure you. This is LeBon's nightmare, I can already tell. I see. It seems you require further teaching. Is it gonna be me and LeBon against two Jasons? Are there 3 of them now? Now then, LeBon, let us battle. You and my hologram versus my dear EK and me. Is that agreeable to you? Sure. I didn't think it was going to be her versus her. Only an elite such as I could allow you to fight beside and against me simultaneously. With LeBon by my side, victory is assured. Oh yeah, maybe a concentrated attack on Lady Jason will make it so this never happened. Bring out Dragalge. A little late on that protect. Now, I'm gonna heal you up a little. I think one Lady Jason is more than enough. Even in defeat, I am victorious. And no one can tell me that this isn't the most fairy type character there is. As expected, victory is mine. Now then, LeBon, I assume your discontent stems from dissatisfaction with your current circumstances, yes? Yet for the life of me, I cannot fathom why being around me would cause you such unhappiness. It's myself. I'm unhappy with Lady Jason. I'm frustrated that I can never defeat you. And that frustration came out in a strange way. I must be more diligent. If that is how you feel, then I suppose we shall have to train twice as hard as before. From now on, you can train by battling against me and my hologram and grow twice as strong. So she has to do a double battle by herself against Jason twice. EK, Please accept this as a token of my thanks for your help today. She does give good stuff though. Maybe not what I wanted. I thought she was gonna give me some money. She gave me a lot of money and some luxury balls last time. I recommend adopting my hairstyle to complete this ensemble. Despite being a hologram, I am still me, the one and the only, the magnificent. Facing off against my hologram was helped me truly appreciate just how magnificent I am. I need to work harder at keeping my grievances to myself, otherwise things could get ugly. Yep, because she could have 2 holograms. Okay, don't look. Just don't start the battle. What is it? That's a Golurk. What type is it? It kind of looks like it could still be ground ghost. So in that case, I am going to use Feraligatr. I don't want to use Metagross. I'll put Golisopod on for now. Glaceon. Glaceon is probably what I'm going to start off with. Lucario isn't really too good right here. Meganium. I'm always just gonna have Garchomp. Glaceon. Okay. I know they want me to fight a Mega with a Mega. Glaceon has my back. Oh, that missed. I know it's a lot of healing, but it's kind of worth it. Golurkite. Since I'm here, I haven't really been looking at the Pokédex entries for these, but I'm here. Let's see what this is. Ground Ghost still. The energy within Golurk has been stimulated by Mega Evolution. The Pokemon could explode at any moment. That's concerning. So that explains like the fumes coming out. Got it. Should be my 10,000. So now I can go stop Rayquaza. You're gonna call me back in the office, I'm guessing. Fine work out there. You've accumulated enough data for us to learn all we needed. We now have a recipe for a donut that will allow you to find Rayquaza in Hyperspace Lumios. We also have one more thing to give you. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. Well, I ain't doing nothing. Let's go. At last, we'll have the recipe. I'll be able to make a donut that will lead the way to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Mr. Corbeau? Couldn't we go to the Rust Syndicate and ask them to tell us what we need to know? Settle down, Ansha. Let's be patient. Though, hang on, Corbeau? Is he coming? Philippe's the only one who usually shows. I feel like he's come to the hotel a lot. Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, EK and Ansha. Perfecting this recipe took the sweat and toll of the entire Rust Syndicate. Please listen closely. To craft the donut properly, its flavor scores must meet or exceed the following values. You'll need at least 120 points in sweet, 40 points in spicy, and 340 points in sour. Our recipe also calls for at least 40 points in bitter and 390 points in fresh. We've got a secret ingredient for you too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I've procured the apex of culinary verdure. Arboliva? I know that's a Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Arboliva oil? Yeah, from the Paldea region. The oil used from the Paldea I've never been able to say it. I've never actually tried, I don't think. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? Sure. No sense making things complicated. That arboliva oil will make your donut so tasty. The experience will be, well, out of this world. So this is finally it, eh? Ansha's story is about to reach its grand finale. We'll be cheering you on from our headquarters. Go get him. I'll be up on the roof. I can't wait to see your masterpiece, Ansha. I'll do my best. I gotta do my best to figure out which berries I can use for this donut. Okay, this might actually take a while. Let me see. Got it. I've done it. Here it is. The key to meeting Rayquaza, a Delta old-fashioned donut. Wow, Ansha. When we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face our final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ansha. Time for you to get your happy ending. Thank you. And EK2, I know you three can do it. So I made the donut, but now I got a game plan. When it comes to Rayquaza, Fairy is good to have. So I'm sticking with Meganium. Sticking with Feraligatr. Sticking with Glaceon. I just like Metagross. Clefable is good. Garchomp is good if I switch some moves. I'll learn Dragon Claw for now instead of... Lowering defenses is important. I don't think I need Earthquake in this sense. And Feraligatr is stronger than Sharpedo, so I got that Mega. I think this is a good team to go. We're headed to the roof. Yeah, that's a lot of green. Ancha's counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace Lumios to find Rayquaza. We're gonna battle Mega Rayquaza, catch it, and make Ancha's dream come true. On the top of the spear pillar. Did I say spear pillar? I meant sky pillar. Actually, I don't know what I said. I guess this space is taking the shape of a place related to Ancha's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. It isn't just Ancha's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. I don't have to fight Deoxys, do I? Because Mega Deoxys sounds crazy. Okay, I feel like Feraligatr is the way to go. And I'm just gonna start off with Glaceon. Ooh. Look, up in the sky. Something's coming. Just a regular one. Whoa! I tried to protect you. I'm gonna heal. It should be over now. Time for the mega. Rayquaza is a frail Pokemon, so I'm not doing too bad. About to go crazy. I can't do anything. Thank you for Relegator. Now for you, I want to use a friend ball. You really did it, EK. You caught Rayquaza. I can already imagine Ansha's smile when she hears the news. Same. Because remember, we caught Rayquaza for Ansha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. And neither do you. Well, yeah. What are you implying here? Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. Ansha's been waiting for this moment. EK, you're back. How did it go with Rayquaza? Go on, EK. Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokémon. And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. No, not at all. You made this happen, Ansha. Leader's right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. What's the matter? It's nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. You can keep making donuts. What? But as long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll keep exploring it. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mom. But didn't you say she'd be busy on a shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ansha's Donuts open for us. I don't know what to say. You know, Ansha, I've been thinking, and I've got a question for you. Why do you want to give Rayquaza to your mom again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. And I admit, I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you can give to Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Stories. My stories? That's right. Think about it. There are people and Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my story as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her little stories with me. I mean, how many like kindergartners do you know catching legendary Pokemon? These are some amazing stories. Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumiose. But I'd hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Richesme. You've been doing more than leaving the hotel. You've been going to alternate dimensions. That is kind of concerning. Oh, that? Don't worry, Diantha knows. She what? According to Jisong, yep. Oh, well, then I suppose I can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. And I can't wait to tell my dear mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. One day, I will become a Pokemon trainer and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, EK? Yep. Thank you ever so much. I'll be your coach, Hansha. I can train you up and you can pay me in donuts. Deal? Deal. In the end, I gave dear Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love. The second was a book telling the story of my adventures with Team MZ. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters of my story. What could I say but yes, my friends at Team MZ and I will have to continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ansha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. So again, I think my character was just on vacation in Lumiose, and now I've caught a whole legendary trio. Morning, sunshine. Prepare to be astounded, kid. We've got a special new system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you about it. See you soon. Special scanning. It's a side mission. I don't know why it went straight there. Like, why is he telling me about a side mission? Let me see if there's anything on the first floor. Tawny's just here. Vena's just here. I'll see what the side mission is and I might end it. We'll see. Because it has to be important if they're going to tell me. That's Quizartico. Get ready to start special scanning. Okay, let me explain. You know how pockets of hyperspace Lumiose are still appearing? Some of them are unlike any we've seen so far. So we developed a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call it the special scan system. I'm so used to saying hyperspace. Well, I say we, but it was the fine eggheads at Quasartico who did the developing. When we run a special scan, it should pinpoint a rare distortion that leads to an unknown pocket of hyperspace Lumios. But the system's not quite ready, which is why I need you. Go do some hyperspace survey tasks so we can get enough data to run a special scan. That's not really telling me much. 25,000, that's not a lot. I'll probably... Let's see. Let's look at the map first. Anything new? Unidentified mega. We'll do that next time, though. So, for now, I'm gonna say goodbye. Because I would say this has been a good mission. I caught Rayquaza. And next time we will see what that Megastone is and hopefully get this hyperspace scan. So I will catch you later.